Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. One of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed over the middle. It's Avery. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Swings it out to his running back. Breaks into the open. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Finds his man. It's Parks. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. Complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The give to the back. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The offense knocking on the door. First and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. Off play action. Trying to bull his way in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. Fires into the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, third and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Looking left. Got a wide open receiver. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Wants to throw again. Just a short pass to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The play-action fake. Unloads to the right. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this North. Gets it in there for the touchdown. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Caught over the middle. It's good. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And some room to work. There he goes. He's at the 10. All the way in for the touchdown.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play. Up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And here comes the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to beat the DD. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Got it in the middle. It's Parks. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Snagged in the middle. It's Parks. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. Lost a throw on 1st down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Handoff to the single back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Turning it on. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Made a defender miss. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Sends it back in motion. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Avery. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
slam in.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the O.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. It falls incomplete and will change into the field to get things started back up. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The short hands, it's Parks. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Grab behind the line. It's Parks. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it and still on his feet. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. From the gun, the ground game. Picks up the first down. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Fires to the big fella, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety. So zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a fourth down. Nice to have the doink work in your favor every now and then. Off the left upright and through. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll bring it out. It's Avery. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Rushes on him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
And now to try to put things in motion on second and long from the 15. To the ground with the back. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Parks. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. The give on the inside. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Handoff from the shotgun. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. And into the end zone for a touchdown. It's a much-needed line from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. When you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
try the point after. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. They took it 64 yards right down the field. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. He'll keep it himself. Makes one man miss. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Parks. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He's got it on the line. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll sneak it.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the first down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
Gives it on the option. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Give to the running back. Finding an escape route. Quick spin on the run. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's first down from the 37-yard line. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Using the quick game. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
What a real good job by the defense defending the RPO. I got to defend the run. I got to defend the pass, make the QB take off, and then get a stick on him, play physical, got him to cough up the football. Great job by the defense playing their responsibilities and forcing the turnover.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Gets some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick completion to the right. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Running back searching for a hole. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Back to pass on 2nd down. Hines is tight end. Breaks into the open. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Parks. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Got enough space. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bring in the heat. And he's got it in the end zone.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him. And that is the way you finish the first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Quick strike complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Pressure coming. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. Working that left side now. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Lost the fire on second down. Quick completion on the out route. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They just keep firing. They get to him as he throws. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. That's caught. It's Parks. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Going over the top. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Out of the gun to give to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
He leaves it with his back. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
They're going to ride this running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He's got him. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. He'll go to the sneak. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Handoff from the gun. Inside the 25. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He'll pull it on the read. And it's in there for a touchdown.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Avery. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. He'll do it himself. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Using his legs, it's Avery. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Quickly out to the tight end. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Parks. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Spins away from the defender. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the 1st down. Now on 1st down from the 40. Leaves it with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Pulls it and fires to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Got it looking for a 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They'll throw it from the red zone. And he's in for the touchdown.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Avery. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds the tight end. Turning it on! They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Slithers into space. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabs it in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Parks. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. The sure hands, it's Parks.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And here comes the punt team. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Hold and finds his man on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Avery. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. They're working that left side. Quick step and go. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's just been throwing bullets all over the field.
Spins away from the defense. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to the air. He wants it all. And to the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Fields. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. On play action on first down. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They'll run play action. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. He'll try to pop the draw. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Parks. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looked.
Gets away from one, finds room. The 20. He's at the and he will house it. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. Fielded in the end zone. It's Avery. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. To the air on 2nd down. A strike downfield. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Parks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quick release on the RPO. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Got it behind the line. It's Parks. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gonna look downfield again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Parks. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that is just what you want. You get a 1st and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss, put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. He'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Avery. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. The quick out.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
We talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
Great place to start for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. He has the first and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The give on the option. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie into their happy place for a touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Complete to start this drive. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And after that, best thing you can do, punt it away. Here comes the special teams. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man. It's Parks. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try the run. Got room at the 35. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got the first down. Looking for more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now on first down from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete on the comeback. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the miss here in the fourth quarter, still deadlocked.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Running into the open space. There he goes. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Rides to the back and leaves it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Going to swing it on second down. Grab near the marker is Parks. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Wants to go up top on first down. Soft spot in the middle. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. The give to the tailback. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Biggest drive of the game right here as we get close to the end of regulation. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Just drives in between the uprights. They're celebrating on the sideline after taking the lead, but still time on the clock.
How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ballgame. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.